The UFO 50 tier list you've been waiting for. We golded every single game in order, just like Derek intended. And now we're going to rank them, starting with you ripped open the NES cartridge as a kid. You took a whiff of, and what set the tone for UFO 50? Barbuta goes directly into the S tier. A journey of mystery, intrigue, and a very well thought out map. S tier me. Bug Hunter, I think it's in the average tier. It's okay. You could take it or leave it. It's like, hey, you got a hamburger and you want some dried pickles. I'm good. Maybe some days you do, maybe some days you don't, but very average. All right. Ninpek. It was a great arcade experience. How great was it? Was it pretty good or was it amazing? We have to be able to separate the art from the artist, the music from the game. Ninpek, I think, was one of the first arcade bangers. It's a Derek A piece. 100% Derek. That's probably the second game Derek made. Paint Chase, we all know what it is. It's a game about painting, but you're a car. As much as I would like to put it in the intern game department, there is some thought behind it. So you know Derek had a hand in it. I'll put it in the C tier. Look, the intern game is a very special place, right? Once you have a game going there, you never leave intern status. All right. Magic Garden. Magic Garden was snakes. Nokia snakes. It was pretty fun. It was definitely better than Bug Hunter and Chase. I'll put it in the B tier. Mortol was a good one, man. It's a game where you got like 100 dudes and you shoot them across the board. I really was fond of Mortol, but not that fond. It's a great game, but the S tier is for the creme de la creme. With the S tier is the games that Derek made 1000% of. It's very good. It's very good. Speaking of very, you think about intrigue, mystery, action, roguelike, pushing boundaries in the 80s, let alone the 2025s. Velgress has got all of that and then some. Velgress, the second entry into Derek's premium S tier. Loved it, man. It was so good. From so good to That's So Intern. Planet Zoldath, the MMO single player fetch quest game. That's one where someone approached Derek and said, Derek, you know what? I really think it'd be fun if we take one of the worst parts of an MMO and adapt it into a single player NES game. And Derek, being busy making S tier games, said, yeah, go ahead, kid. Planet Zoldath is 100% an intern game. Attactics, the original game about sliding dudes. It was a lot of fun. Great art, simple gameplay. I'll put that in B tier. It's not C tier, and it's not A tier. Devilition. Devilition was a fun one, man. It's like if Quaker Oats made a game that you had to turn in 50 box tops for. That's how much time and effort was put into it. Probably one of the best strategy games in the pack, but it belongs in the B tier. Kick Club. I feel like when I think of Kick Club, I romanticize it because it was just fun to play an action game after back to back strategy games. So with that, it's definitely better than Paint Chase. It's not as good as Mortol. With that, B me. That's a good B. Avianos, there's so many dino games. I gotta refer to the supplemental. Warcraft 1, but your dinos never say job's done. And there is no soundtrack to Avianos. It belongs in the average tier. It's not an intern game, and it's not Kick Club. Part of what making a great tier list is, it's like you're going to a party. What row on the airplane do you want to sit? Do you want to sit with the interns? Nope. Of course you want to sit right next to Velgress. Of course you do. But do you want to sit in the middle of Paint Chase and Avianos? At least it's not a crying baby. My dad knows Derek, so I got to make a game for his UFO 50. Now, speaking of romanticizing, I really did like Mooncat. It was really good. Does it belong in the same breath as Barbuta and Velgress? I'm gonna look. I can't go to the supplemental on this. I gotta go to the cheat sheet here. Some games we are gonna have to refer to the cheat sheet, and I'm glad we did. There's a lot of romanticizing about Mooncat, and here's why. We have to be able to separate the music from the game, and that's hard for me. because Mooncat would be up here. And it's definitely not an intern game. Does it belong here with those? No, it's an A tier. But we have to separate. It's not S tier. S tier, that's premium. The gameplay is good, but it's not Velgress and it's not Barbuta. Bushido Ball. At Bushido, we didn't have to play that game, but it was fine. It's fine. Are you going to invite it over for dessert after supper? No, but it's fine. It's fine. Like if you're looking for fine, it's not fine dining, but it's fine. Double Fine games. Block Koala. If it wasn't so long, it's flirting. If it wasn't so long, it's flirting. But it was very long. Hold on. All right, Camouflage, ladies and gentlemen. The game about being a lizard and covering yourself up with lizard skin. It's fine. It's fine. If it doesn't invoke any emotion, it's fine. Even if it's like intern games evoke emotion. Campanella, it's twisty spaceships. Very good, very fun. Very good and very fun. Campanella's A tier for sure. Game number 18. Golfaria. Golfaria can Golfaria yourself. Golfaria is Zelda Golf. A lot of games can be mashed up and it works. This is an example of one of Derek's buddies saying, hey, look, Derek, I know you made Spelunky, but let me cook. Let me take the Derek U brand and let me cook. Why don't we put golf? This dev's on his golf era and he plays Ocarina of Time, and that was the result. Definitely an intern game. Could not recommend that to anyone. Next up, Big Bell Race is basically Campanella multiplayer, but single player racing. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but it doesn't go in A tier due to simulacron. It's too similar, so you can't cron. It's very good. Warptank. Warptank had a really good song. It had Jazzy Derek. It was pretty fun. Was it more fun than these? Yes. Was it more fun than these? It's about the same amount of fun. Warptank was about be fun. It's about being fun. Pretty good. Waldorf's Journey, man. You can't think Waldorf without thinking about Bennett Foddy, man. And Bennett Foddy makes good games. Is his next one gonna be great? I don't know, but he makes good games. Bennett Foddy made Waldorf's Journey, and you can tell the influence on that one. Porgy invokes a very, very strong emotion. I want to gut that fish and cook it for dinner and never see it again. Ever again. Sponsored by Chase. A definite intern game. Hey, Mr. U. Have you seen the game Dave the Diver? What if we made that, but just not as fun? That's what Porgy is. Now, we're talking about Jazzy Derek. We're talking about Onion Delivery. I'm trying to separate the art from the artist because Onion Delivery is a biased art kind of game. It's high action, high intensity, down to the wire. Took us 11 hours, almost 12 hours to beat it. It's very good, but should it take you 12 hours to beat an arcade game? If I gotta play one game for the rest of the time, am I playing Barbuta, Velgress, and Onion Delivery? I am not. It's very good, but not very, very. You can't in good conscience say that Derek 1000% worked on Onion Delivery. Does he know the order matters too? Yeah, we'll do that at the end. We'll order them best to worst. All right, Caramel, very, 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 very good. It's definite B tier. Now, in the pantheon of UFO 50 games, you have Barbuta, you have Velgress, and here's where the difference is. Because I know a lot of people are going to be upset about Onion Delivery. It's so good, Dan. It is so good. But is it designed so good that it's flawless? No, there's some flaws in it, but you want to know what is flawless? Party House. You can play that with your Meemaw, your grandpa. You can play with the lady who steals your iPad.
How do I know it's yours?
Party House is for everyone and everyone alone. It's the pantheon, man. You want to get in the pantheon, you got to earn it. Party House earned it. From earning it to get ready to learn it.
Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
Hotfoot, Hotfoot to me felt like we got 7 days to make a game. Let's take Bushido Ball and slop some stuff in there. That's what Hotfoot. It definitely was an intern game. There, you know, all 50 can't be bangers. And I feel like in the mid 20s, man, when you're mid to late 20s, that's where things shift. You know, like things start to slow down. Is this really what life's all about? And you battle through those late 20s, and that's how I felt about Divers too. The 27th game Divers, 100% another intern game. The 20s were really, it was hit and miss in that era, man. I mean, like Planet, Zoldath, Golfaria, Porgy, Hotfoot, Divers, Rail Heist started the second momentum, man. Rail Heist got the engines going a little bit. It was really enjoyable. It's really close, man. It's a teeterer. It's turn-based. It's got some action. But is it up there? Can it stand with Ninpek, Mortol, Mooncat, Campanella? It just can't. If you're going to stand with the giants, you better have some stilts, man. Vinegar. Very good. Metroid. If you're into Metroids, you're going to really like it. But the air is going to be rare when you get to the A's. Vinegar is a great B tier game, man. Maybe one of the top 3 B tier games. Rock on Island. It was the tower defense dino meat game. A lot of fun. But I feel anytime you have a strategy game, you're really cutting one of the legs off the five stool. And like, you're like, oh, Rock on Island. Is it a party house? No. Is it onion delivery? No. Is it a camouflage? No. Does it belong here with Attactics? Yeah. It's a good B tier. If you go party house and Rock on Island back to back, that's like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Pingolf was a fun experience. Enjoyable. Golf in the synth age, kind of like, it's like Top Golf, but in the 80s. I'll put it right there. It's a nice B tier. Mortol II. Is it as good as Mortol 1? You think about a lot of exploration, new gameplay mechanics, keeping the core of Mortol as killing dudes. I just think if you're going to be a sequel, that's more of a Back to the Future 2 sequel. Fistek having a hard time, remember that? That's the furry 1v1, right? It's a good game. Oh, no, that's not it. That's the beat 'em up game. Beat 'em up to me, it didn't bring anything new to the genre. So you don't push a genre, you're pushing genre. Overbold. That was the Isaac Smash TV shoot 'em up. I remember it being fun and innovative, but just a nice solid experience. Planet Zoldath and D tier is an insult. Oh, let's take a little bit of a guess on that one. Let's just dig in a little deep then, Suryo. I'm gonna make a little gamba about your Twitch avatar. Just a little bit. I want to see if I'm right. Let me see if I'm right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Anime icon. It's okay. Campanella 2, aka Spelunky 3. Very good. Is it better than Campanella 1? I'm gonna have to say no, man. It's just not. It's at the top of the B tier for sure. Hyper Contender is a furry 1v1 fighter. It's fun. It's a fun, and the length is perfect. Vallbrace. I was so drawn to Vallbrace. We clicked on it first and almost broke the mold of what Derek wanted. It was such a good thumbnail. I love the concept of the game. It just was not as fun as I thought it was going to be. It had nothing to do with Derek working on it, the perspective, the art, everything was good. The mechanics ended up being not very fun, and the game was very long. Rikishi, really fun game. Its lack of ambience hurt it, but very good. I would play Rikishi. I would look. These are games I would look forward to chairing right here. Look forward to chairing any of those. Also like the death mechanics, so it truly was never over. Speaking of BBA, Star Waspir, the best shooter in the package for sure. I mean, Rikishi and the Star Waspir, it was hard, 20 hours, but it was 20 hours of pure bliss, man. It was hard and rewarding. That's all you can ask for from a Souls-like. Star Waspir A tier. Grimstone. Now, Grimstone is interesting. Grimstone is very interesting, man. Because for an ARPG, for a JRPG, it added some A into it. And I appreciate all the A that was injected into the J, because just breaking the mold of a JRPG having timing attacks kept it out of C tier for me. Yeah, it was 1,000 hours long, but it was fun. It was fun, man. Lords of Diskonia, also fun. They took sliding dudes to a new level and put the sliding dude on discs. Lords of Diskonia, a nice juicy B tier. Now, we got to think about Night Manor in a couple different lenses, man. Night Manor, very beloved. It's got the ambience. It's hard, and you know how hard it is to do ambience in 8-bit. It had the music, the story, had you on edge. One of the things we got to talk about though with Night Manor is replayability. Once you've seen and done everything in Night Manor, are you going back to the well? It's really a tweener. It's really a tweener. And this is probably the hardest one to place, because you think of Pantheon, you think Barbuta, Velgress, Party House. You feel like it'd be a crime for it to be left out of S tier, but it committed a misdemeanor. I just feel like Night Manor is very, 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 very good. But is it a top 5 UFO 50 game? You have to say it is. You have to say it is. But then you think about it, once it kept us on the edge of our seat, man. If a game can keep us on the edge of our seat in 8 bits, I think it belongs to be up there. Alphazar's hat. I felt like it was a little bit of a retread. I really like. I just don't remember much about it other than it felt like a retread. How are the bosses? What it was, let's check the supplemental. Alphazar's hat. Ikari Furry Warriors. Just felt like it was a little samey to me. Little samey. Pilot's Quest. Moving forward, Pilot's Quest is a tough one, right? Because it combines some crateness. It's got some Tarkov in it. You know, loot permanence, loot droppings, and it was fun. You gotta take the length out of this one. When we were playing it, were we getting tilted at all? Not really. Would we be happy to go back and play Pilot's Quest? It's a little tedious. But does it belong with Ninpek, Mortol, Mooncat, Campanella, Waldorf, Onion Delivery, Rikishi, Star Waspir, Pilot Quest? It does. That belongs in the marquee. It's not a headliner, but it's the warm-up. It's a good one. And it's got the cover artist in it. Now, Max and Mini is an easy one, man. Max and Mini is such an easy one. So beloved, man. Really like the mechanic of zooming in, not once Rick Moranis, but twice in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, was so good. Was really good. You know, so like, you know, you're looking up here and you're like, yeah, it doesn't belong here. It belongs in the B tier. It's outside of the zoom-ins. That's all it brought to the table. That's to me, it was a mechanic, and they went all the way in on the mechanic, and I really appreciated it, but it didn't keep me coming back for more. It really didn't. Now, on the other hand, combatants. Little bit of strategery, little bit of placement, great length, little bit of action. To me, it's probably the best strategy game in the bunch. I mean, because I feel like there's one strategy game that deserves to be up in there, and Combatants does. No, I really enjoy it. Chat, if we go back and look at the Combatants playthrough, I feel like we're like, it's over already? I mean, okay, you know, we could be convinced. Devilition is very good. You know what? I could be swayed on this. Devilition was good, but had a lot of logic in it. Combatants took the logic out of it, and you could just shoot. I think we're good here. Now, Qibble Race, this is one. Qibble Race to me is very difficult because it's like, it's got my DNA all up in it. You know, it's like, I can't objectively place Qibble Race. I really can't. I feel like it's not fair because it's pure gamba. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been our fastest clear. It was, man. It was just made for us 13 minutes to beat the game. I mean, It's hard. It's like I'm 100%. None of these other games I've been biased with. This would be sheer bias. And I gotta take so many factors. Explosions, pogs. It's definitely belongs next to combatants. Does it also belong next to Night Manor? That's the question you have to ask yourself. If Night Manor's up there and Qibble's not, we've got some issues. Because you got to think, prior to Qibble Race, there's been no games that ever created that capture the art of gambling without promoting gambling. And for that, it's S tier. These two are mixed up. But we'll go off the name, not the picture. Campanella 3. You can go to the well too many times, you know? Eventually, if you keep going to the well, it's gonna be dry. And Derek, unfortunately, gave the interns the trilogy. And 100% an intern game. It just didn't need to be made. Seaside Drive, I liked it. It had sliding dudes, but they were cars, and sliding reloads your ammo. I really liked it. Unfortunately, there's nothing memorable outside of sliding the dudes. Boss fights, so it's gonna stay there. Cyber Owls, I think we have to treat Cyber Owls with white glove service. Yes, it was very long, but to me, it was like reminiscent of Mega Man 3 long. Just when you thought you were done, there was another Wily's castle, and another Wily's, and another, and you're like, you know what? I can respect it. Thinking about Cyber Owl, I brought some. Cyber Owl brought some Battletoads. It brought some Contra 3. It brought some Rambo, but it also brought the Metal Gear Solid stuff, which puts it at the B tier. To clean this list up, let's rank them by tier. Is it traditional? Put the best to the right or best to the left? Okay, left to right. If this is going left to right, then let me make this really easy for everyone. Golfaria is the worst game in the entire package, followed by Planet Zoldath. Golfaria, if I never see that the rest of my life, I'm fine. Campanella 3 was better than Divers and better than Porgy. Campanella 3 is probably the best intern game. Porgy's really bad. Porgy's horrible. I just can't remember what's worse. At least Planet Zoldath had some. At least it was short. at least Planet Zoldath was short. That's. Golfaria is the worst game of UFO 50. I'm sorry, someone has got to be it. It's Golfaria. C tier. C tier is average. So which is the most average of the average? Fist is pretty average. It's just Double Dragon. Alphasar is pretty average. Bushido is fairly average. Better than Vallbrace. Camouflage was good. Avianos pretty good. Paint Chase better than Bushido. Bug Hunter better than Paint Chase. I probably hit you like that. Alphazar flirted with D tier. Black Koala was good. It was just too long. All right, let's rank the B tier. This is going to be hard. B tier is going to be hard. Devilition was very, very good. Let's just slide the very, very, very good ones up. Overbold was good. Mortol was good. But see, I don't like Magic Garden sliding down that far. Warptank was good. Caramel was very good. Pingolf, very good. Vinegar, Rock on Island. These are all, to me, these are all like all the same. Like these are all, I think this is good. Can you slide them up and down? I think we do these into tiers here. Lower B tier, upper T tier. Do any of these belong in the upper B tier? Caramel does. I mean, rail, I'll go rail for kick. I'll go rail for kick on that one. We'll go kick in the here. Cyber Hour is close, but it has that Metal Gear Solid stuff. I'll swap those because this is, and let's order these. Max and Mini. Max and Mini is by far the worst of the B tier games. Grimstone was better than Seaside Drive. Diskonia was good. Furry Fighters. I'd still take Grimstone over Furry Fighters. You gotta remember, Grimstone was good, man. And I'll put Rock right there. That's it. I really, what do we like? I like Seaside better than Max and Mini. Max and Mini to me, oh, it was a mechanic. It was a mechanic that was done very, 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 very well, but that's it. Now, once we get to the A's, it gets a little bit harder because this is all splitting hairs. Ninpek, Mortol, Mooncat, Campanella. I'd go Star Waspir in front of Onion, and I'd go Combatants in front of Pilot Quest. That's pretty well ordered right there. Ninpek is the best of the A tiers for sure. Mooncat is a sleeper S. Let me help you out. Here's why this is why I'm the best person to do the UFO tier list, because I'm gonna be very, 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 very objective. You want to know why you think Mooncat belongs in S tier? That's why. And I can separate the art from the artist. That's why. It is cinema, but you got to remember the gameplay. The boss fights were okay. When you hear that music, you're like, it does belong in the S tier, but the music isn't enough. So now this is the hard one. The S tier is the hard one. This is when friends turn into enemies and enemies turn into friends. So to me, the best way to do this is to start from the back. Start from the back. Qibble Race, is it better than Night Manor? It is. But these are all good problems to have. It's like, do you want a Cosmic Brownie or a Twinkie? They're both very good. Is Qibble better than Party? It's not. So that means we've locked in the 5 and the 4 slots. Now, Party House. Party House is very good. Is it better than Velgress? It's not. It's not. It's not better than Velgress. Velgress stands on its own 2 boots. So the tough thing is going to be, how are we going to objectively separate the 2 best games in the game, Velgress and Barbuta, 1A and 1. Let's start with the music. Oof. How do we determine the best UFO 50 game? We're gonna have to. It's been so long since we played games 1 and 7. Let's see what Velgress was like. This is important. Okay, same level, different colors. Same level. It's a great game. High action based. Ice Climbers, Kid Icarus. Is there boss fights? Were there boss fights? No boss fights, huh? Okay. So you got no boss fights in Velgress. Let's just take a second real quick and just take in this UI, man. You got your inventory here. You got a map. You got your lives. There's no pause screen. Exploration, danger at every corner. You got secrets right there. You got acid. You got attacks from above, enemies from the sides. You got special items. And you got a clenching boss fight. That's tough, man. I really don't want to make this decision. I really don't want to make the decision, because you can make this argument and you can make that argument. But I think because of the high action of Velgress, you really... High action of Velgress, replayability, fun quotient. You really got to leave it where it is. And this is the definitive UFO 50 tier list. Anyone that's going to challenge us, come right at me. Because you want to know my response? You didn't play the game the way Derek you intended it. Back to back to back, 50 golds in a row in order. You can go ahead and cherry pick. Well, I like this and I like this and I like this. But there's only one tier list in the history of the world that's done the way Derek you intended.